have the verbals off, guys. The car is in rear wheel drive, so it might get a little squirrely. In fact, let's check it out, guys. Woo! So what I did there, guys, is I controlled the loss of traction by shifting up and staying on the throttle. If you release the throttle, you're going to violently snap oversteer into the wall. That's what people who don't know how to drive, that's what happens to them. Good, guys, welcome back to Unlockable Character. We're at Costco with Abby. We just got the Ninja Creamy 11 Deluxe so that she can make ice cream. And we're parked in the tire center because the speed bumps are crazy all over and we can't go that far down that way. So here we go. Gonna head over to the racetrack and then head home, guys. I just wanted to get more content for you. And today is Wealth and Wisdom Wednesday. So what we're gonna do is talk about what stocks to invest in. Remember, we are long on Palantir, Meta, and Nvidia. And if you wanna make some serious money, Nvidia is the company to invest in for long calls. So what I would recommend is at $5 increments expiring every month until the end of the year. Just do options long calls on Nvidia. So we're talking about $135 expiring at the beginning of August, $140 expiring at the beginning of September, $145 expiring at the beginning of October, and so on and so forth. That is pretty much guaranteed money. And so if you want to dip your toe into options, try buying the $135 long option call expiring at the beginning of August for Nvidia. And that would be my recommendation. I would also recommend using Finviz, which we've talked about before as a stock screener, to look at other semiconductor manufacturing companies. We're in the Brookhaven Costco right now, the Brookhaven area I should say. There's so many Costco's around us, but this is really the closest one. There's also one in Dunwoody, another one in Duluth. The Duluth one has so many Asian people, it's crazy. But generally at Costco, I think you'll definitely find a lot of Asian people trying to get a good deal. Car sounds so good with the burbles off, guys. Oh, I hope there's not too many speed bumps here, guys. Oh boy. Here we go. No scrape. Got a few more. Fantastic, fantastic. Remember, guys, we have an aluminum under tray protecting the oil cooler underneath the front bumper. It's almost 8 o'clock and there's still so much light out, it's crazy. It stays like this until like 9:15, 9:30, guys. Yeah, guys, with the burbles off, it just sounds perfect. Like, the burbles are great and everything. I'm sure when the car is tuned, it'll even sound better, but with the burbles off and the valve controller on to open the valves, it just sounds so good. And we're not even scraping. With 2 people in the car and maximum low on this height adjustable kit, it's amazing. Oh, great, we got some neighbors chit-chatting. Speed limit is 25 here, we're doing 12. I think that dude has risen up that woman in his Tacoma. She knows he's a working man. It's funny, a lot of actors actually have Toyota Tacomas, and they all have old ones that they've kept for a long time because that car lasts forever, basically. One of my favorite actors, Christian Bale, famously has a Toyota Tacoma, along with Matt Damon, another really good actor. beautiful house, huh? Very southern plantation house style. Oh boy, this looks like it's gonna be interesting, guys. Little scrape. It's funny, the BMW does tell you that there's a rough road. That's exactly what this is, a rough road. It's also why I don't like living around people, because if you live in a neighborhood and you're like, oh, we gotta get speed bumps, like what's wrong with you? Like, just buy a bigger house with more land away from other people. These people live next to Costco, what do they expect? They're right next to each other, they don't have any land. Alright, thank God we're out of this freaking HOA development. You know that's a community that never talks to each other, they just call the police. Oh yeah, guys. Car feels alive. Community doesn't maintain their freaking yellow lines, I guess. They got money for speed bumps, but not for paint, guys. Abby went and got some protein powder so that she can make ice cream with protein. I'll report back on how that goes, guys. Looks like he's at the gas station. Let's see if this is the entrance here, guys, to the racetrack. Even these gas station entrances, you have to be so careful. They're just never flat. I'll pull up front and then just go in, alright? Actually, maybe right here. Do you want anything? No. Just the views thing. I have to remember, guys, that I have a wing in the back, and that does lower the amount of headroom I have. Alright, I'll flip this thing back on when we get out. Alright guys, back again, and now we can finally head home. Gotta be careful. Every time you back into a parking space like this when you're next to a curb, you should be really extra careful. You never know. You could hit that curb on the way out. If you know what I'm saying. Or you could hit a Toyota Tacoma. Hey, why are my valves not opening? Oh, there we go. Notice some planes, guys. There's a private airport over here called the Peachtree DeKalb Airport. A lot of private jets fly in there. We saw a Porsche 911 Dakar. Oh, there's another plane. That thing is low. Look at that, guys. That's crazy. We saw a Porsche 911 Dakar on the way here. That was cool. That's the off-road Porsche. have to be careful for the storm drains around here, guys. Sometimes they're raised and they're basically like potholes.
You can really hear the intake with the burbles off, especially when you're on the throttle and then you let go, and then the downshift as well. A lot of intake noise. And when you have the burbles off, you get that kind of snap on the upshift instead of the boom 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 from the burble. Oh. Got the intake noise there as well on the upshift. Oh. Oh. Oh baby, that sounds so good. So you guys, you missed that light. I didn't launch it, so you didn't miss much. A crazy lane. It's the most narrow lane I've ever seen. Man, there was a big pothole there. Keep that open for you guys. We'll go into all-wheel drive mode. Today, guys, is on each seat where the seat rails are, there's a plastic shroud, like a cover. And when we went to Tennessee, the active crash safety system kept kicking in, even in track mode, which means that the passenger seat would move forward in preparation for a crash. And when it was moving forward, it actually twisted out one of the plugs to keep that plastic shroud in. And I found the plug later and I was like, where did this come from? You know, it was like a pin. And then I didn't realize where it came from. And then today on the way home, I kept hearing like a knocking noise coming from the seat. And that plastic shroud was basically loose. So I took it off. But when we go to get the taillight replaced, I'm gonna let them know and we'll replace that plastic shroud under warranty as well. Put this thing back into rear-wheel drive mode. I do think, guys, that rear-wheel drive just sounds insane because there is, you know, the tires slipping, and when you have stability and traction off, it lets the tires slip. It doesn't cut the throttle, and you're getting the full exhaust note. The full audio experience. Oh,
drive, guys. Definitely faster. Oh my god. And let's check if that Honda on the side of the road is still there. It's been there for like 2 weeks. Just crashed out. Missing a wheel. At least one wheel, maybe 2 wheels. If we get a light, a red light here, we will launch the car in all-wheel drive mode, guys. Oh, the Honda, where is it? It's gone. About time, guys. Oh no, wait, I spoke too soon. It's almost like it moved up somehow. Guys, here you have to be careful not just about cars, but people. Oh. God, this car sounds so good. Oh, probably doing storm drain work or water work. Oh my God. I think I saw a diaper on the road. All right, guys, we'll cut it there. See you next time.